Hello everyone, it's that college football guy here with another video. Well, I posted a video a little bit earlier while I'm home. Fuel leak in my truck that soaked the entire engine compartment, made it a fire hazard where the truck could have gone up in flames. If you want to know more about it, read the other video about engine problem, the one I just posted earlier. But as promised for today is the subscriber ranking show. For the 16 universities we had at the beginning of the year, the 16 of them final ranked at the end of the year. We did the subscriber ranking similar to the top 25 poll, as in you ranked on their same point scale 1 through 16, and the same thing happens with if you have a ranking going up and down. Difference is well, there's no top 25 beating a top 25 team because there's no top 25. When I get to about 35 or 40 subscribers, and if we keep doing this, then I'll do a top 25, but not until then. But right now we only have 16, so it's not enough schools. So we just do beat Power 5 and lose to Power 5. And that way to go. But first and foremost, get the housekeeping out the way. Everyone, please smash the like button. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps the analytics, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video, love interacting with everybody. And subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 300 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. All right. Subscriber rankings. Now, first off, the last one I did was week 13, which is before the last week of the regular season. So this is going to encompass the last, excuse me, the last week of the regular season, the conference championship games, and the bowl games. Now, Georgia and TCU are not in the subscribers because I'm going to give you the subscriber top 16. These are schools. We had two schools who came in, mentioned in, who will be added on for next year. That's Mississippi State and Arizona, but since they came in late, they're not going to be in the subscribers this year. Once we get them in, they'll be on next year's show. For next spring, when the season kicks off next fall, they will be in. Now, as for what's going on here, the rankings for last week: number 1, Kansas State; 2, Oregon State; 3, Fresno State; 4, Boise State; 5, Texas Tech; 6, Minnesota; 7, San Diego State; 8, Cincinnati; 9, Tennessee; 10, Memphis; 11, Baylor; 12, West Virginia; 13, Kansas; 14, Maryland; 15, Arizona State; 16, UNLV. The same thing goes. Did you get... And I'll read off the point rankings again so everybody understands this. If you blow out a Power 5, you go... The point is, I'm going to get this again. If you're ranked number 1, you're worth 1 point. If you're ranked 16, you're worth 16 points. Say 16 beats a Power 5. If you blow out a Power 5, if you blow out a Power 5, it's minus 6. So you take 6 off of 16, you're worth 10 points now. If you would have lost to a Power 5, you get a blowout loss to a Power 5. That's adding 8 points. So you'd be going from 16 to 24. Kind of get where we're going with this? All right. So, between the point score. If you blow out a Power 5, it's minus 6. If you beat a Power 5, it's minus 4. You blow out a Group of 5, it's minus 4. Excuse me. Beating a Group of 5. Okay, what's a blowout? 15 points or more winning by. I consider that a blowout. 14 or less? No. Beat a Group of 5, minus 2. Blowing out FCS, minus 2. If you barely beat an FCS 14 points or less, or on a bye week, is worth the same thing. 0. No points. Because if you barely beat FCS, what are you doing? Losses. If you lose to a Power 5, it's plus 6. A blowout loss to a Power 5 is plus 8. Loss to a Group of 5 is plus 8. Blowout loss to a Group of 5 is plus 10. Loss to FCS is plus 10. Blowout loss to FCS is plus 12. Okay, this is all mathematical. This isn't on opinions. So, what did the teams do? All right, Kansas State was number 1. What did they do in their final regular season? They beat Kansas 47-27. And then they beat TCU, they beat Kansas 47-27, which is minus 6. They beat TCU 31-28 in overtime. That's minus 4. But they lost to Alabama 45-20 in the bowl game. So minus 6, minus 4 is minus 10, plus 8 equals a net of minus 2. So their new net is minus 1. Oregon State, they beat Oregon 38-34, that's minus 4. And then they beat Florida 30-3 in a bowl game. That's minus 6, so that's minus 10 net. Puts their points at minus 8. Fresno State beat Wyoming 30-0. That's a blowout win over a Group of 5. That's minus 4. Beat Boise State 28-16. That's minus 2. And then blow out Washington State 29-6 in the bowl game. That's minus 6. So that's a minus 12 net that puts them at minus 9. Boise State beat Utah State 42-23. That's minus 4. Lost to Fresno State 28-16. So that's plus 8. And then beat North Texas 35-32. That's minus 2. So that gives them a net of plus 2. It gives them 6 points. Texas Tech beat Oklahoma What's the score here? 57-48 in overtime. -4. And then beat Ole Miss 42-25 in the bowl, -6. That gives them a -10 net for -5. Minnesota beat Wisconsin 23-16. That's -4. And then beat Syracuse 28-20, also -4. So that gives them a -8 to -2. 7th-ranked San Diego State lost to Air Force 13-3. That's +8. Lost to Middle Tennessee State in the bowl game 25-23. That's also +8. So it adds 16 to their total, puts them at 23. Cincinnati lost to Tulane 27-24. And then that's +8. And then lost to Louisville 24-7. That's also +8, so it's +16 to their score. They go to 24. Tennessee beat Vanderbilt number 9 Tennessee beat Vanderbilt 56-0. That's -6, and then beat Clemson 31-14, also -6. So that's -12 net. That puts them at -3. Memphis, number 10, lost to SMU 34-31. That's +8, but beat Utah State 38-10. That's -4, which is a net of +4. Puts them at 14. Baylor, number 11, lost to Texas 38-23. That's +6. And then blown out by Air Force 30-15. That's +10. That's +16 on the year. That puts them at 27. Number 12, West Virginia beat Oklahoma State 24-19 in their final regular season game. That gives them -4. They didn't play in a bowl, so the -4 net puts them at 8 points. Kansas lost to Kansas State 47-27. Blowout loss, +8. Then lost to Arkansas in the bowl game 55-53 in triple overtime. That's +6 to give them a +14 net, 27 points. 14, Maryland beat Rutgers 37-0. Blowout win, -6. Beat NC State 16-12, -4. That's a negative net 10, which puts them at 4 points. Arizona State lost to Arizona 38-35 in their final regular season game. That's +6. That puts them at 21. UNLV beat Nevada 27-22 their final regular season games. They didn't bowl either. That's -2, puts them at 14. So what does that mean? If you noticed, Fresno State is the 2022 subscriber champion. Up 2 spots from the previous week. Number 2 is Oregon State, same spot they had last week. Number 3, Texas Tech, up 2 spots. Number 4, Tennessee, up 5 spots. Number 5, Minnesota, up a spot. Number 6, Kansas State, down 5 spots. Number 7, Maryland, up 7 spots, biggest climb of the week. Number 8, Boise State, down 4. Number 9, West Virginia, up 3. Number 10, UNLV, up 6. Number 11, Memphis, down 1. Up 6 is actually the biggest climb of the week, so UNLV had the biggest climb at up 6. Actually, Maryland had the biggest climb at up 7. My apologies. Memphis 11. Number 12, Arizona State, up 3. Number 13, San Diego State, tied for the biggest drop of the week, down 6. Number 14, Cincinnati, down 6, tied. 15, Kansas, down 2. And 16, Baylor, down 5. Fresno State is the subscriber champion on this mathematical formula. Congratulations to Fresno State. It's a Bulldog, if I remember correctly. They are the 2022 subscriber champions. Wow. Fresno State, Oregon State, Texas Tech, Tennessee, Minnesota, Kansas State, Maryland, Boise State, West Virginia, UNLV, Memphis, Arizona State, San Diego State, Cincinnati, Kansas, and Baylor. Did not expect Fresno State to win this, folks. I'll be honest with you. I thought Oregon State had a shot, but I was so definitely wrong. But let me know down in the comments what you do think about this. I mean, Fresno, the reason they got it, they played 3 games. They were the only one that won all 3. They won the last regular season game in a shutout blowout. They won the conference championship game, and then they blew out their Power 5 bowl opponent. 3 straight wins. That's how Fresno became the champion. Save your best for last, right? So let everybody let me know down in the comments what you think about this. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Congratulations again to Fresno State. You're the 2022 subscriber champions. Hope everybody has a great Thursday, everybody, and please be good to each other.